With the consequent variations of entertaining demands, hospitality services are gradually changing to adapt to customers' favor. This video will discuss about how millennials are influenced by cultural values in hospitality services. This video serves the purpose of showing effects of cultural values on hospitality industries, which include F&B, accommodation, and tourism. It provides a general idea about consumers' insight. All the valid information shown is taken from secondary data source and our own research. Target observations of the research are Vietnamese students from 18 to 22 years old who are currently living in Ho Chi Minh City. For F&B dimension, we examine the eating habit of Vietnamese people. Since 2016 to 2018, the number of Vietnamese with fast food choices have decreased by 31%. By that time, those people who prefer traditional meal have increased by 70%. We have the result of 20% of participants choose private portion. This information is helpful in deciding the style of eating for F&B business to adapt to Vietnamese customers. The next dimension we are going to discuss is accommodation. In our research, we have found that 67% of respondents choose hotels for a short visit accommodation. In addition, researchers show that Vietnamese tend to have short trips for close relationship bonding. Up to 60% of trips are spent with family, and 90% of our respondents said that they prefer to share room with others. There are two factors that tend to affect accommodation decision: hygiene and technology involvement. 66.7% of respondents completely concerned about hygiene. 87.7% of respondents prefer online booking for accommodation because of its convenience. Therefore, accommodation places now tend to have online booking options with full service. The last dimension is tourism. 90% of Vietnamese prefer to create their own tour rather than consulting a tourism agent. One factor that many people concern a lot about when traveling is safety, which 51% of our respondents totally agree with. While people from the north are more family-oriented, southeastern people prefer going with friends. Moreover, according to Nielsen, 66% of Vietnamese love saving in long term. With that being said, we can see that budget, type of trips, transportation, and accompanying partner are the very first concerns for customer. Culture plays an important role in moderating hospitality service, so it affects the values, perceptions, liking, and behavior of a person, which managers ought to take into consideration.